You know what? I've decided I'm not going to buy this. Hey, it's Tim, Pick a Truck Plus SUV Talk. And you remember I built that truck a couple weeks ago, and I was really excited about it. And I talked to my Toyota guys, and I was really getting ready to buy it. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, it just doesn't feel right to me. So in this video, let me go ahead and discuss the details on why I'm not going to buy it, and maybe it'll help you with your decision making. So if you recall, I did a build and price tool on this, and I did a video. And one of the things that really stood out to me in the video was this TRD off-road with the premium package. They get the most full loaded version was $55,000. $55,000. They have a $10,000 optional package. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely insane. And what's interesting is you guys actually helped me with decision making by asking me to do more of these kind of build and price comparisons. So I did comparisons of Tacoma versus Tundra, and I did a comparison versus the Colorado Trail Boss versus the Tacoma TRD off-road. And I did talked about all of the mid-sized trucks as well. What's going on? What's new with them? How do I see the marketplace? And I'm going to do more of these build and price comparison videos because, well, they helped me. That actually helped me quite a bit. And so I thought it was useful, and I'm thinking you thought it was useful as well. And so I've been thinking more about this, and we've actually had a discussion over on the forum, which has been great. And if you haven't been over there, I actually created a thread over there. Should I buy a limited instead? Because you remember the Tacoma Limited is actually cheaper than the Tacoma TRD off-road. So it's just kind of crazy money to me. And I got more thinking about it and I thought, well, my goodness, that's a lot of money for a mid-sized truck, A. B, we're going to have lots of that truck on YouTube, right? So my friends in Boulder at TFL are going to buy a TRD off-road. TRD John's going to buy a TRD off-road. And here's all these people doing it. And that's one of the things that came up in the forum was, hey, if everybody else is buying this, why don't you just buy something a little bit different, make you stand out? Now, that does make a lot more sense to me. And I thought, well, a lot of times when you buy these trucks in the year, it's, for business reasons, which I talked about in the past. And I looked at my business reasons this year, and, well, I don't have the same reasons. Business wasn't great this year. The economy is not really great. The views aren't great. Ad revenues are down. Interest rates are high. I'm looking at next year, 2024. A lot of economists are saying we're going to have the Fed's going to cut some rates. We're seeing inflation drop, and we'll have more variety out there of different trucks to choose from. And I thought, why am I racing to get this done? Now, last year, or was it 2 years ago, I was me versus TFL, right? So TFL bought a Tundra, and I was a race to get theirs before they got theirs. And Roman actually said, who's the host over there, in one of the videos they did, they wanted to get their Tundra before I got my Tundra because the views were better. And he was going to lose views if I had mine first. I thought, that's a race that I don't care to play. You look at my top videos, most of our videos on the channel, and yeah, the Tundra did pretty well, but it still does pretty well, even though I published a video in December. The thing is, it doesn't matter to me so much about being first. I want to buy something that I really want to buy. I really want to get something that I really enjoy for my lifestyle, and I really want to buy something that I can do more with. And running out and trying to buy a $55,000 Tacoma midsize with the options that are fully too much money, and it's not really the engine I want. It's not really what I want. Just to be first, that's really disingenuous to you guys, the viewers, and it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make me feel good. All right, so I'm just thinking next year, let's buy something different. Let's buy something that's going to stand out in the crowd. Let's buy something I want to own, and I'm not going to worry about being first. I'm not going to worry about the loss of views and the revenue and chasing this and chasing that kind of stuff because I like my business. I like this channel. I like being honest with you. I really like the forum. I'm going to keep talking about that. If you don't have a chance, get over there. I really enjoy talking to you guys in more of a threaded environment where I can keep track of things, and then you can share photos. A lot of people are sharing photos of their trucks. It's really cool. So I thought, well, you know what? Next year going to be better. Economy's going to be better. And then what's coming out next year? The hybrid version of the Tacoma. When I bought my Tundra 2 years ago, I bought the gas version, and I didn't have a good ownership experience with that. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the limited. It wasn't really fit me. So I don't think I did a good job. And I wasn't very, to me, I brought up a lot of the issues, not a lot of things people like about Tundra. So this time, let me buy the one I really like, because I really do think I bought the wrong trim level of that Tundra, and I think they've improved things over the last couple of years. So what am I going to do? Well, the one I've always kind of wanted, and the one that I just thought blew my mind when I saw it was this one. This is the Toyota Tacoma Trail Hunter. I just think this thing is just badass. I think the TRD Off-Road is pretty cool. I think TRD Pro is pretty cool, but those seats in a TRD Pro, you can't really sit 4 people in the seats. And I need to sit 4. I just think sitting behind that TRD Pro, that kind of seat setup, I don't think you're gonna have that many people back there. And so I look at this and I think, man, it's got same kind of off-road nature, the TRD off-road. I got the power inverter in the bed, which if you know anything I did with the power boost a couple years ago, 21, 40, 50 power boost. I love power in the bed. It's ready to go for off-road adventures, right? So I like to go. I really enjoyed hunting this last year. I really want to do more hunting. I want to get some crossbows and black powder. I want to do a lot more of that stuff. And this thing is ready to roll. And I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to spend $55,000 on this, why not see what this is going to be priced at, right? So if this one's priced at say 60, 65, somewhere in that range, I'm thinking if I'm already going to spend 55, why not spend like 5,000 more and get what I want? Now, agreeably, that's going to put me behind the game, right? So TRD John's going to have his, and TFL's going to have theirs, and have lots of videos out there, and I appreciate that. But I look at the videos I did on the Tundra that are still doing pretty well, and you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I think I'll be fine being a little bit late to the game. I think it's gonna be fine. I don't know. It's an interesting gamble. It's something different I've never done before. I bought the first Ford because I really wanted a truck and I really want to learn more about trucks. I thought about that too. What was my real buying reason for these trucks? Yeah, business and views and revenue, that kind of stuff, and taxes, throw that in there too. But really, my real buying reason for this truck is I want to learn more about it. Like I really enjoyed the process of owning the Tundra, of figuring out how to set up the stupid profile on the screen, understanding the Ford. I learned a lot more about Ford just by buying their truck than I ever have on these press trips I go on and press vehicles I get. By owning it, I really got a better ownership experience and understanding of Ford. And in this Tacoma, I've never owned a Tacoma. Never in my life owned a Tacoma. I've always kind of wanted one because I always think they look pretty badass. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and buy the Tacoma hybrid. Buy the one I absolutely want. It could be 60, could be 65. It's going to be expensive, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just a kind of fluke. The limited is 52. I don't know. Hybrid's usually a couple $1,000s more. So 54, maybe I can sit at 60. So again, my viewpoint, 55 TRD off-road fully loaded or 60 trail hunter. I think that's I think $5,000 for that difference is good. Is 60 too much? Absolutely. It's ridiculous pricing. But maybe I get better interest rates. I'll have a lower payment than I do currently on the Silverado. Maybe things will be better next year. So that's why I'm kind of crossing my fingers hoping for. What do you guys think? Am I making a mistake? Am I doing the right thing? Are you going to not watch because I'm not the first guy to have it? Or are you going to keep watching because it'll be a little bit different than everybody else? Like I said, I've gotten feedback from the forum. Again, check it out over there. I'll put a link in the description. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun over there and been a lot of fun interacting with you guys. And I just kind of thought about the last couple of days. This is kind of where my head's at this moment. So, hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the videos over here. Again, website and forum. As always, I will see you down the road.